Ashmore, you suck, dude.
Oh, I'm so sorry you feel that way, Tyler. Enjoy your P13. In any event, guys, you saw our first win. Everything that could have went right seemed like it went right. Didn't have to really battle anybody for the win. This one's different. This one is different. And, as you'll see coming up, we needed a better qualifying time than the one we had in our first win to get the pole for this one. It may very well have been the smallest of margins, as you guys will see here as we get ready to take our qualifying laps. May very well have been the smallest of margins that helped us get the checkered flag by the smallest of margins. Here are two qualifying laps.
One more lap. 37.035.
Coming through 3 and 4 on the money lap. Can we pick up on a 37.03? We're going to need to. As you can see, it has us in third. We're going to need to. Do we do it? Yes. 36.932. Remember that. 36.932. Got him by .007. Whew. All right, guys, let's get right to the race. We're coming down to the green flag, and we punch it. It isn't so much I'm trying to cheat the start, and there's nothing illegal or wrong about what I'm doing. As soon as that pace car pulls off, I am free to go whenever I want. It is trying to get away from all the mess, and all the madness, and all the BS that happens way back in the field. I want nothing to do with that. I know by now, especially after our first win and the way that went, I know by now that the guy in P2, unless he totally poops his pants on the start, which would be weird, but unless he totally poops his pants on the start, he's going to catch us. Gap is 0.5 right now. I'm like, man, maybe it's enough where this guy's not going to be in my draft and get me.
42.
And I see it's 0.4, and I see him getting a little bigger in my mirror, and a little bigger in my mirror, and a little bigger in my mirror. I know we're in for a fight. Again, I beat this guy by .007 to get P1 in qualifying. And every lesson that we learned in that race where I dumped myself running for a top 5, I put that on here. You guys saw it. Every lesson I learned in that race, I use in this one. I know that this guy cannot pass me high. If he's going to do it, he can't do it clean. If you want to dump me, dump me. I get it. But you cannot pass me clean. Not here, not with no help. You cannot pass me clean one-on-one on the outside on this track. It is hard as hell to do it. If you can do it, kudos to you. I can't. So my job for the next 18 or so laps or whatever it is to hold that bottom. Open the door for you 0 times. You will not get underneath me cleanly. It will not happen. So I'll let you guys enjoy this battle, a duel, an almost 20-lap, head-to-head, clean duel, no contact, no touching, not once. A socially distanced duel for the win at Charlotte. Our second win, if we get it.
Keep low. Go low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 37.118. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Still there.
You could always get there. You could just never complete the job. Another thing I kind of learned from the way that guy raced me
Stay low.
a couple of videos ago is if I run up maybe about a lane higher, half a lane, quarter lane higher, so I'm not leaving a gap for you to get underneath me. If I run a little higher, right up here, I'm going to swing you higher, and I can work on my arc. Your arc is based on what I do.
Clear.
So you can't really squeeze me if you don't know where my entry is going to be in the corner. I was a little surprised too, I must say, that this guy didn't just kind of hold back there and just wait. He tried just about every damn lap to get past me on the outside and couldn't do it.
Stay low.
All you're going to do is burn your stuff
Clear
up.
high.
That's all you're going to do. And I'm not sure either what he's going to try to do to me. Maybe he's going to try to cross me over here. I have to keep everything in mind that happened to me in that race and make sure it doesn't happen to me in this one. I want this win. I just literally, my last race came off a win. A pole, a win, 20 laps led, checkered flag for me. I want that again. I need to do everything clean, and I need to do everything on my marks to make sure that I can get back-to-back wins and make sure this guy does not get underneath me. The only way he can beat me is if he doors me or if he dumps me. Or, last lap, maybe he gets his nose right under my tail there, gives me a little bit of a boost going into the corner, runs me up high, sneaks underneath me for the win. And you know what? If that guy did that, if he does that, that's racing. That's fine. Coming through 3 and 4 for the win. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do, man. I get it. Just don't dump me. If you got to move me, whatever. A little bump and run, I get it. You do not have a lot of options when you lose the bottom in these cars on this track.
Car outside.
Now, of course,
Clear.
my races tend to never have a lack of drama. So we're coming up on this lap car, and this guy's actually running pretty well. I'm not sure what happened to him. Maybe he got dumped early or something like that, but he's running pretty well. So slowly but surely, we're going to catch him. But it's not going to just be like one of those things where a guy's going to pull over and let us go. We're going to have to earn it. But I'm holding that blue line for dear life through those corners.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, fun is one word.
Saw a little puff of smoke up there. There's a lap car
Black flag.
heading into one right now. A bit concerning. That could have been very disastrous, but he pulls down at the last possible second. And the car in front of us pulls up at the last possible second, so there's not a big cluster in front of us. That could have been the end of our race. But we're still working on catching this lapped car here. Looks like he catches the apron there and drifts up about a lane or two, allowing us to gain even more ground here as we're going to come to, I believe, 9 to go here at the line?
37.0.
Putting down some pretty damn good laps too. It's a 37.01 under pressure. Yes, I'm in that guy's draft a little bit, but not up his ass, so it's a good lap. Good pressure laps, hit your mark, do what you're supposed to do, will get the job done. Let's hope that holds true in this race as we're getting closer and closer to this lap car here in the 4, having a bit of an influence on what's going to happen in this race. Ideally, you pull aside. Two guys racing for a win. You're in what, dude? What did I say, P14? Get the hell out of the way, bro. Like, guy ran us clean. I get it. He didn't really particularly do anything too much wrong, but you don't need to be there, man. This obviously freaks me out too. If this guy pulls low, I'm dicked. So he pulls up to the middle for reasons. That's the guy who said I suck, by the way. That guy said I suck. Sure, sounds good, buddy. So that guy pulls up to the middle lane in front of the lead pack. Solid work, buddy. Good job. And the race between myself and the 18 is once again on. Now that we're kind of through, sort of, as you'll see, through the lap traffic, it looks like he's a little bit more comfortable in trying to get around me again. Ain't gonna happen. Now, I'm not sure if he's backing up here to try to get a run, or he's had a bad corner, or what, but if I give this guy a quarter of a lane down there, my race is over. He would do the same damn thing I would. Hold the bottom, hold the bottom, hold the bottom. It's clearly working. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't. Now, if he's on me there, maybe he has a chance to get underneath me because I kind of clipped the apron just a hair and ran up. But he also gets a real good run coming off the 2. I probably didn't run him up the track as much as I should have. I have to hold real tight on this line here. And here's where I'm not real thrilled with this lap car either. Like, yes, he's helping me, he's drafting with me and not that guy, and I get it, and that's fine. But like, dude, it's your race, man. This is not your race to win. You're P. Still, what is that? P14? P12. Is it P12? Like, just stay out of it, man. You don't need to be in here. Stay out of it.
Clear up top.
Interfering with that, with what that guy can do to try to beat me, I don't like it. I don't need you in here. Just stay back and watch. Again, ultimately, the guy ran us clean. Didn't really do too much wrong, but just don't need to be sticking with anything. It's going to be a P12 for you today, man. Passing us ain't going to do a damn thing. He's getting a big run, trying to get underneath me. Not gonna happen. I'm very lucky I'm able to hold on to that thing there. That's to hold that kind of line that tight to the inside. I'd try to drift up a little bit here, but again, he's trying to squeeze me down. That's fine. That's what he should be doing. 4 to go, 3.5 to go. I mean, this guy knows he's not going to be able to get around me unless he takes some drastic stuff. A little side draft here, trying to take the air off to going through 3 and 4. Gets a pretty good run here.
Keep low. 37.3.
This is not enough. I come up a little bit here, trying to run him up a little bit, mess up his entry a little bit. This guy in front of us here can ruin our race if he so chooses to. Comes up a bit, but he didn't do anything wrong. That's fine. Would have preferred he stayed down below the line, but whatever. Not a big deal. No harm, no foul. Coming to 2 to go. Stay tuned after this video, by the way. I will have the TV1 replay view of this for you guys so you can see what it looks like. More of like a broadcast view instead of just the forced cockpit view that I have to see while I'm racing for 20 laps. I'm sawing on this damn wheel, just trying to hold that bottom, hold that bottom, hold that bottom. That lap car again is kind of influencing here what's going on. That guy behind me, 18, doesn't really have a choice but to run high. He actually gets a nose ahead of me here. But I have the preferred line, and I have drafting help from a lap car. Ugh. I still feel like I'm going to beat this guy no matter what. Whether that guy's behind me or not, I have the inside line. As long as I can hold it and be smart about it, I don't think he can beat me. I run this guy about a half a lane higher in entry than I normally would, but he is tight to my right side, as you can see. He's about up to my door, about to my rear fender. Gets a good run here. I'm like, damn, has this guy been like faking me out the whole time? He's got a nose on me. Run him a little high so I can get that dip down low. Hold that bottom, hold down to that line. He's going to get a good run coming off of 4. We're coming to the line. Can I get my second win in iRacing? You better believe it. Ashmore at the line. Whew.
You won.
Great
Yeah, we
race,
did it.
clean
Hey, man,
race.
for $1 million.
Both guys did everything they were supposed to cleanly do to get that job done. Big thanks to the guy in the 18 for not dumping me or running me dirty or anything like that. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Hell of a race right there. That was fun. That's a way. You feel like you earned a win when you run it like that. That was fun. So here we are, coming 2 to go. Side by side. This is pretty much how it was for about 17 laps, it felt like. I'm holding snug. Yeah, bottom. Drift up. He probably should have came down. He probably had a little more room to squeeze me a little bit tighter. But, I mean, he's being clean. He's giving me room. He's really going for that arc down. I run pretty high on entry there. But I don't really think his line was affected one way or the other. I think he was going to do whatever it was he was going to do. I don't really think I was affecting his line that much. I'm running middle lane here. I hadn't run middle lane that much, but again, I'm trying to make sure that his entry into the corner is A, affected by mine, and B, higher than what he wants it to be. So I make sure I have as preferred an arc going down into 4 as possible. I just nick that white line. I hold tight into the tri-oval here. By a nose. We got him. Just want to show you guys what it looks like at the line here. Photo finish. We're going to back it up just a few frames here. Photo finish at the line. Back-to-back wins. Our second career win in iRacing. I'm Mike Ashmore at Mashmore98 on all social media channels. We just won ourselves a damn another one. Woo!